I'm an addict for sneakers.
Kanye West and his cleat that he released with Adidas. I know it released already, but why not speak about it if I haven't spoke about it yet? I personally think it's really amazing that he has his own cleat out. I'm a fan of Kanye West. I love his music. I love his sneakers, and that's really all I'm really into with him. His t-shirts are pretty basic, so I can't really say, oh my goodness, his clothing's crazy, and like the Yeezy clothing line is too much for me. Like, it's not talking financially, even though it is very pricey, but it's too much. Like, the look, it's just not my wave. Maybe one day he'll put something out that I will like, but just because his name's attached to it, I'm not gonna go ape and just buy everything he puts out. But his sneakers, I love them, and the cleat is really cool that he actually put out a cleat. I'm pretty sure in two different styles, the 350 and the 750, and people are getting fined wearing them in the NFL. People were asking me if I'm buying that shoe. Absolutely not. I like Kanye's music, I like his sneakers. I buy the shoes to wear. I'm not that diehard of a Kanye West fan where I'm gonna buy stuff for collectible reasons. I do have shoes of his that I can wear, but I don't wear some sample Reeboks that he designed. But I'm not wearing them because there's not many made, and I want to keep it alive. I don't want to mess the shoe up because there's not that many pairs made on an S. Carter sample that he designed. So I want to try to keep it in great condition so it lasts a long time, because shoes deteriorate, and I wanted to keep that thing in good condition. But as far as buying the Yeezy cleat, that's just not my thing. You have to be a complete diehard fan, to the point where you love Kanye West. If you've seen him, you may cry. I think that's how hardcore of a Kanye West fan you gotta be, and I'm not there. And when I mean cry, I mean when you see people that are diehard fans and they're crying tears of joy, that's just not me. As much as I'm a fan of him, I've seen Kanye West live a bunch of times in the earlier days of his career, which was pretty cool, but he was nowhere near what he's right now, as far as he's an icon right now. He's not even he is an icon now. But I just wanted to put out this vid and check in with you guys and see what do you guys think about his Yeezy cleat. Is this something that you're wow, I gotta have this, or you're nah, I'm not messing with this? And also, as far as with the resale market, are these reselling for any money? I'm curious to hear. Are they actually reselling or no? And that concludes this topic. This is just a bit of the new podcast I released today. I will post a link in the description box below to the full podcast on iTunes. Please go to my iTunes channel, subscribe. It's free. You could download the podcast for free. If you're having trouble downloading it, just hit me up on Twitter. The full podcast, I talk about a lot more than just this. So check it out. That will be in the description box below. Hit the like button right now. That helps my channel. When you hit the like button, it's rating my show right here. It's telling YouTube, this is a good show. So hit that thumbs up button, because, if I don't get these likes I should be getting, and I see a lot of other channels getting that support, I'm going to just let them other channels do their thing. I'm about to, step back, because I've been doing this for 9 years, man. And I know there's people that hate hearing this, but keep in mind, I will not stop doing this as long as I get the support. So just show that support. These things take a little bit to make. It takes about an hour, the process, doing this. And for you to just hit that like button, it takes 1 second. If you have to sign in, just sign into your YouTube, hit the like button, leave a comment. This helps me. Rate this show, rate this channel, so we could get this thing growing more. I do not want to be at a standstill, and I'm not going down. I'm not having this channel going completely rock bottom, so I'd rather just say peace. And I know that's not what's going to happen, because I believe in you guys. You guys are going to make this channel get popping, and we're going to get this thing popping. So let's get it popping, all right? Popping. Thanks for tuning in, and leave your comments. I'm going to read every single one of them, all right? With that said, we out. My next guest He's been on the show before. Had to get back up with him. My dude is doing it major. He's in WWE, kicking some serious you know what now. You fill in the blanks. He's doing his thing. He's a Filipino like myself. Very proud of what he's doing in the WWE, in the Cruiserweight division. He is crushing it. I had to check back in with the homie TJ Perkins. TJP! What's good, homie?
What's up, DJ Dells? This is TJ Perkins. Some of my favorite kicks that I am wearing right now, probably my all-time favorites would be of the ones that I have are the infrared 6s. I got these, when they just released, I think a couple of years ago. I was actually going in to try to find some sort of infrared Air Max like these, because I was looking for these for a while too, and it just turned out they had a restock at Chic or wherever it was, I think, and the dude was like, hey, you should pick these up, and turned out it's one of my favorites of all time. But so probably these infrared 6s, I've been able to score a couple what does recently. I have the KDs and the Kobe's. I'm pretty big on these. I don't know, I just started to get into like more like colorful colorways and stuff with shoes recently, but these are a couple of my favorites I got right now. And I also was able to get the Hair 7s when they dropped recently as well. So a lot of these are like, a few of these, like the 6s and these are like older models, obviously like retros and stuff that, kind of remind me of growing up and around that time. Unlike a lot of the hype guys, I'm also really big, not on like all types of like fusion shoes or anything like that, but because I love everything like from the 6s and under, I always really like the Son of Mars. So especially if like, you're a fan of the 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you're a fan of those and you don't think that these are fire, then you are trying to be a shoe snob, because these are literally everything that's awesome about those shoes. So that is just a little bit of the favorite stuff that I got recently that I'm wearing right now. And so yeah, that's it for right now. But shout out DJ Dells, thank you.
Kicking it. One thing I've always been a fan of is when hip-hop artists get the opportunity to put out their own sneakers, like these right here, the S. Carter. Remember Jay-Z put these out? This is a very rare pair, actually, designed by Kanye West. Kanye West was able to design his own S. Carter. This was one of the first, if not the first shoe Kanye ever designed. And as time went on, you've seen stuff from Yeezy with Adidas, to the homie Tony Stark's Ghostface Killer, to Kanye West with his own sneaker in 2016. With that said, let's talk sneakers with the one and only Terminology.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Terminology, representing Show Off, ST, and all that. Big shout out to my man DJ Dells. He asked y'all to come into my crib and for me to break down a story on one of my favorite kicks. Right here I got the De La inspired SB Nike Dunk, and it's just super fly to me. I haven't rocked these yet. I've been waiting for the right time, maybe a De La Soul concert. As you see, I'm a fan. I got the albums and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to DJ Dells, man, and shout out to DJ Premier. DJ Premier gave me a fly pair of Nikes that I got too. You can check those out too.
Kicking it. One thing for sure, we all got memories when it comes down to these sneakers, especially when it comes down to back in the days, back to school, all that good stuff. I remember with me, my parents would always take me to the same damn Models on Central Avenue in Yonkers, New York. And back then, the selection was kind of limited versus now. I know they got a lot more now versus then. Let's check in with my homeboy Currency and hear his story about back in the days when he was a kid with them J's. Spitter, what up, homie?
That was my name. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my low rider in the motherfucking shot too, man. But if we're talking about shoes conjuring up memories, I'm going to tell you about every time I see a pair of 11s, I remember how bad I was doing in school that year, because that was back when Miles used to buy me the Jordans every year, or every report card conference. So I was doing terrible because she bought me none, and I had to bust them dope moves to get them.
Kicking it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all my guests. Make sure to look in the description box below. I'll put info on all of them. Check out what they're doing. If you're not already, I'm sure you already are. But if not, make sure to do so. Thanks for watching. Catch up on all the other episodes of Kicking It. I'll put a playlist also in the description box below. Thanks for watching. And with that said, we out. Kicking It.